We knew the drums were beating regarding closure of workshops, and we wanted to get in the forefront of moving people out to work in the community.
What we wanted to do is identify customers or partners really that would benefit from our 30 years plus experience, some of these guys. So I went out and looked for particular partners, not just anybody willy-nilly. So we were lucky enough to land one rather large account that has allowed us to grow and thrive in exactly the manner that the state is asking us to go in that direction.
Within a year, we've done over 1.8 billion boxes.
We knew we needed to bring more workers to the projects just based on the need of the customer, and that's when we made the decision, and with the support of the agency and our board, looked to outside agencies that were also looking for work for people, and that I think was a good partnership for us, and that was kind of a double mission. Not only were we looking for work for people, but we partnered with Catholic Charities initially, and then Jericho Road.
And so working with the Catholic Charities allowed us to bring in a number of individuals rather quickly to satisfy both our needs and the customer's needs rather quickly. And again, it's not just the customer's needs that we were looking at, it's who we are as an agency and who we help. And these are another individuals that are not just, they're non-disabled, but they are certainly disadvantaged as a group. So bringing them in has been a wonderful thing for not only our needs, but also for their needs coming into the United States, needing a job for the first time. So it's allowed us to integrate and non-disabled people working with disabled people just because they're from Africa or Nepal or the city of Buffalo. They all work together in one large, great working group. By bringing in the non-disabled and allowing and supporting our customer on second shift and third shift, that allowed us to support our disabled workers by supporting the effort as a whole. So it's not traditional that, oh yeah, we would have these guys who have no affiliation with the Cantalician Center, they're working a third shift over at a factory, but that as a whole provides our individuals with first shift work.
Again, a lot more opportunity and consistent opportunity, not just, well, we need you 3 weeks from now for a 4 or 5 day project. You know, we just need you to do this tiny little piece of the project. It really said, here, own the whole operation. You know, and by bringing support staff onto the site, again, very key to the success of the whole enterprise was to have support staff there all day, every day with the people that we were serving. Really, I think, was 100-fold the reason why that group is successful out there and has such longevity in their jobs, over 2 years.
And it's been a very successful program. Our retention rate for our individuals is 92%, I think we said.
One of the great things that we found is that these individuals, our guys, work well in this environment. That gentleman right over there, his name is Muhina, he worked for us as an employee, was doing such a great job. Sonwell had a need for a full-time hire, and they hired him as opposed to going to the outside looking for somebody. They hired him directly through our program. And that's a great opportunity for our guys to have this ability to work here directly for Sonwell. So.
At first, all we really did was move the workshop to another location, and we knew that wasn't right. And we knew we had to do a little bit more. Just me constantly talking about this opportunity, trying to help the state, help me figure out a way that we could make this work, because I knew the model was going to be right, I just wasn't there yet. And so through some contingency dollars through ETP, we were able to support the transportation needs of some of the individuals that needed to go out there, and to support some additional staff funding that I needed outside of just what traditional supported employment dollars were going to give me. And that really, once we got those dollars in place and were able to hire the staff, and then as we built this model with the customer and bringing in again that integration piece, you know, people were like, well, how many, non-disabled people do you have working there? And I think they expected me to say my ratios were like, 5 individuals with disabilities to 1 non-disabled person, and it was really the converse, because the rate of work that we needed to get done ramped up so quickly that I really have more typical people working there than I do individuals with disability, and so my integration levels are very high.
We have multiple locations out in the community, 3-4 locations right now. And if you go to 1, the ratio is very close to 50-50, or maybe even slanted a little bit more, 60-40, 70-30 in the favor of the individuals with disabilities. We'll go to another location though, and you'll see it the other way around. The level of expectation, the level of production, working with machineries, it's the other way around. So you'll see an 80-20 split with non-disabled versus disabled. And it's just our experiences as we learn day to day who can do and focus on what particular task every day.
I would rather use Cantalician and the Catholic charity people more than regular temp workers. They work better.
We always try to accommodate our individuals' needs before the customer's needs. As much as we are accommodating our customer, we certainly apply the logic that we're here to support our individuals first.
We're not certified. So we've gotten away from certifications where we are working in the community, and some of that regulation that comes with certified setting goes away once you're not in a certified setting anymore. By moving into the community and moving into work sites that are a customer's work site, it's not my work site. Although health and safety and all those factors are always, the foremost in our brains, I don't have a lot of regulation through OPWDD that I have to follow or demand that the customer follow because I'm not a certified site.
And today, we're one location. We're what we would consider a sheltered workshop in the traditional sense, and everybody's familiar with that. But in 2 months, you're going to see that our location is going to change. We're going to be more of a community-based setting. We're going to be more of an integrated-based setting. And as we go forward to that, that's going to open up our what we consider right now our traditional pre-vote program into more of a community-based. And at that time, more referrals will then be coming in.
So that's the exciting part to me is we kind of cut people off from the ability to work since July of 2013, and to get those doors back open is really exciting.
One of the great things is we've had so many success stories here. Is that so many of the individuals have been so successful after they come out here and experience it that they never want to go back to the workshop. They don't have a reason to go back. They think this is the best place they can work. It's so often that you hear them say, I want to be at work, as opposed to, let me go back to the workshop. It's so few the stories going the other way around, where guys are like, oh no, I hate working in the community, I want to go back to the workshop. So that's one of the best parts of working with this company right now today.